So we're at Victorinox in the Mall of America,
Correct.
and you get to see the building of a Spartan.
Yes, I'm going to build a Spartan with this jig right here that has been brought from Switzerland. This is the only store location in the United States that you can build a Spartan. It's a test store, so this is a unique process and I'll be able to show you. So first I'm going to put these pop rivets inside the jig, face up. This particular rivet is slightly smaller, and this goes in the middle. I'll put the top to the rivet right here, which will later be compressed. Now I'll be locking the rivets in place. Alright, so I've locked these rivets in place. And now I'll be putting on the outer shell, which is this piece right here, which I'll be securing one more rivet inside here, and this will be holding the corkscrew and the hole punch. So I put this on here just like this. And that's the first outer shell for the implement. First thing I'll be putting is the spring tensioner, which is right here. Just like this. Then you put the corkscrew can opener. Yeah. On here like this. The next implement would be the hole punch, which is right here. Put that on like this. And then the screwdriver and the wire strippers will be going on like this. And you see that it doesn't fall down, so now I'm going to set the spring tensioner, so I'll be pressing down on the pedal, and I'll be pulling this towards me, and you'll see that it'll drop. And then now, you can watch the spring tensioner work. As I'll pull this, you can see that it flexes, and that's how it keeps the tension. When these implements turn, like that, you can see how it works. So then I'll be putting on the next level, which is right here. This is the spacer. It goes on just like this. Pound that down. Start again with the spring tensioner, which is this right here. Slightly different. Doesn't put this on like this. I'll be putting on the first blade, the larger blade, two. Put that on like that. Then I'll be adding the corkscrew, which is right here. Just like that. And now I'll add a spacer. And the spacer allows the two blades to not hit each other when they fold. So I'll be putting this on just like this. And you see this groove right here will allow that to fall into place. So I'll set that right on there. And then I'll take the smaller blade, which is like this, and I'll set that on exactly the same, just like that. So they're all in line. And again, I'll press down on the pedal. I'll go up to the second level, and I'm going to set the second spring tensioner, and you'll see the implements drop down just like that. Pound them down, and again, you'll be able to see when the spring bends, and that's how the implements work, with that tension. Then I'll be putting on this outer shell, just like this. This. Pound that down. So now all the implements are stacked on top of each other. I can release it out of the jig, just like this. So you can see that it's all stacked, but it's not compressed as one knife. So the next step is to secure the rivets. So I'm going to put it on here. I take this rivet right here and put it on the implement like this. You snip it just like this. Pound it down. That's the craftsman part about it. You pound it too hard, the blades won't close properly, and they'll have too much tension. If you don't pound it enough, they'll come apart. So There's a little bit of craftsmanship right in there. This rivet actually doesn't get a cap, so you just snip that one off. Take the smaller rivet top, and I'll be applying this to right here. Just like that. Follow that down. Just like that. So it's a pretty flat. Take the larger rivet here, put it on top, snip that off, turn it around, oop, popped off on me here, dog. Palm that down, just like so. So now we'll be able to close the implements. Nice snapping. Mm-hmm. Yep. Sounds good. Yep. So then we'll be putting the outer scales on the knife. So that's what it looks like this. We'll be taking this one here, put it on just like this. Down there, right? Taking this one here. I'll be putting it in this vise. That's how we can press these scales on. So squeeze these on just like this. So that's how that looks, just like this. And the scales are compression, so they expand when they get squeezed. So now all we need is a toothpick, which goes in here like this. Toothpick. And get our tweezers. Tweezers. And keychain ring. That is how you assemble a Spartan. But there's one last thing that we have to do. We open up the implements, just like this, to make sure they all work properly. That. We oil the knife, so it's got lubrication, just like this. Drop an oil drop in here. Drop there, one drop on the spring tensioner, just like that.
And that's it.
That's the Spartan.
Well, thanks for showing us that.
Yep. Thanks for coming in and having one assembled.